India has closed its airspace to Pakistani planes days after Islamabad banned Indian planes from overflying amid rising tensions between the two countries over the Pahelgam attack. The notice to the air operator said that Indian airspace was not available for Pakistani registered or leased aircraft, including military flights. The airspace closure will remain in effect till May 23, 2025. New Delhi announced the reciprocal move 6 days after Pakistan decided to shut its airspace to all Indian flights. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, in a phone call with India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, reaffirmed the U.S. commitment to cooperation with India against terrorism. S. Jaishankar said he discussed the Pahelgam attack with Marco Rubio, emphasizing that its perpetrators, backers and planners must be brought to justice. The U.S. Secretary of State called on India and Pakistan to work on de-escalating tensions. And in a separate call with Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Rubio spoke of the need to condemn the terror attack in Pahelgam. In India, opposition Congress leader Rahul Gandhi urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to act strongly against the perpetrators of the Pahelgam attack, saying those behind the terror attack must pay the price.
28 people have been killed in cold blood. Okay? It is pretty clear who is responsible for this. The people who are responsible for this must pay a price. The Prime Minister has to take action. Right? And the action has to be clear and it has to be strong. Without any confusion. The Prime Minister must not dilly-dally, must not waste time, must make it very clear that India is not going to tolerate this type of nonsense. So he needs to act.
Furthermore, Pakistan continued to provoke India for the 7th night in a row, with Pakistan Army posts initiating small arms fire across the line of control opposite Kupwara. Opposite Kupwara, Uri and Akhnur in Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian Army said the firings were responded to proportionately. Meanwhile, according to sources, the investigation into the Pahelgam attack has revealed that the terrorists had done a recce of all the tourist spots in Pahelgam, including Betab Valley and Adu Valley, before attacking the tourists at the Baisaran meadow. The terrorists had earlier planned to target Betab Valley, but they changed the plan and chose Baisaran as they could escape from the meadow easily. The Pakistani terrorists were supported by 2 local terrorists and 5 overground workers. On April 20th, Pakistani terrorists moved towards Baisaran. After a 2-day trek, they reached the forest near Baisaran and carried out the attack on April 22nd.
ये जो वहीद साहब है प्रेसिडेंट आप टेंशन मत लो मेरे बेटे का बच्चा लो हम बच्चा ठीक है कोई बात नहीं
And for more on this, we are being joined by our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibbu, who sent us this report. Take a look.
It has been fairly quiet here in New Delhi. We know that there was a lot of diplomatic activity. The Indian External Affairs Minister and the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio also held conversations where the Indian side made it clear that action is required against the perpetrators of the terror attack in Pahelgam. We also know that the Indian External Affairs Minister has spoken to several foreign ministers, including 9 out of 10 non-permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. Earlier in the day, he spoke to the Foreign Minister of South Korea. We know that Pakistan is a non-permanent member of the UNSC and could try to rake up issues against India at the co-UN body. But largely, we know that India has taken a number of diplomatic actions against Pakistan, including freezing the Indus Water Treaty, closing the Wagah-Atari border and cutting down the diplomatic strength, including declaring the Pakistani military diplomats as persona non grata. But so far, that is the only action that has happened. It is right now a wait and watch mode. with video journalist Ajit Siddhansibal for WION in New Delhi.